funny the way words can cause so many different responses in us. If I say the word barbecue, for many thoughts run to juicy, sizzling meats and your mouth begins to water. Unless, of course, you're vegetarian and you think barbecue only refers to a flavour of small biscuity snacks. When we start to use the word sex, some may respond with a shy look, some I'm sure with a nervous laugh, others with an inappropriate joke, all because of this little three-letter word, a word that intrigues and confuses us, and that's used everywhere in our media-saturated culture. Yet its complexity is rarely legitimately discussed, especially in the context of our families, and is often just as awkward in the classroom at school. Sex, 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 sex. All right, so whether you're now giggling, red-faced, or simply wondering to yourself if this is something to do with the noises coming from your parents' bedroom the other night, sorry, couldn't help but put that scarring thought into your head. This program is going to talk a lot about sex and sexuality and give you a good, well-researched, comprehensive understanding about what sex is, its purpose, its outcomes, and its consequences. Surely, at some stage in your life, you've experienced those discussions with either teachers or parents, even friends, on the subject of sex. For some people, it's only mildly uncomfortable. Then others are like, I want to disappear. It's so weird right now, like looking at a guy with a rodent on his chin. A lot of young people avoid this situation by surfing a few websites, seeing a couple of movies, reading a magazine or two, and now walk around smugly secure in their secret knowledge. Yeah, sex. I've got it all worked out. I've read Cosmo. I Googled it. Well, this program's not like that. Sexual Sanity is a comprehensive sex education program. We'll be presenting you with the biology, psychology, and sociology, and I promise, no proctology, to challenge the mythology that surrounds sex. In the process, you'll hear from professionals in the areas of health, counselling, law, marketing, culture, and youth work. You'll also experience some insight from high school students whose answers were part of a conversation and totally unscripted. So, what's not to like? We're about to talk about sex, but I promise, it won't get weird. Okay, maybe a little weird. What you need to understand right up front is, although I may look it, I'm no fool, and neither are you. I realise that watching this program will not change the fact that when it comes to sex, you're going to do whatever you choose to do. But this program is designed to give you the information so that you can never say down the track, I didn't know, nobody told me. But instead, you can make some decisions that lead to some sense of sexual sanity.
It was pretty much just from the schoolyard, eh? That's where most people go from, just from chat with friends, the internet.
I was in grade 3 and my friend had come to school and her brother had figured out something was going on and told her, elaborated for her, and then she'd come to school and told all of us, and then we spread it.
Yeah, sex would be something that started in primary school going, oh, sex and sexing or whatever you'd say. And then we all kind of had a pretty good idea what it was, but kind of like where does it go and whatnot. And then the sex ed programs came in late primary school, and then you kind of realise more or less what it is.
Yeah, I actually remember when I was in grade 4, my mum bought my brother this puberty book, and like my brother used to read and be like, hey, I know about sex and like all this stuff, because he was in grade 7. And I was like, but I really want to see it. And I had these like little cartoon drawings and diagrams and stuff, and I was like, oh, but I really want to see it and stuff. So then when I was in grade 7, I actually got to read it, and it was my favourite book for a while. But yeah, that's pretty much it.